In this video, we'll be designing the speaker sidewall using Fusion 360. In Google Classroom, you will find a set of drawings. I've also printed this drawing out and given to you so you can have it as you are creating your speaker sidewall. So first thing you want to do is open up Fusion 360. We're going to start by making a sketch. Sketch is going to be on our top plane. I'm then going to go to the Create function and select the rectangle. I want to use the center point rectangle. I'm going to snap this and start this in the center of my page. This rectangle, according to my blueprints, is 3 inches by 3 inches. So I'm going to select I'm going to select 3, then hit the tab and hit 3 again. Okay, that's the outside shape. Next thing I want to do is I want to draw the circle inside. So I'm going to select my circle tool. Nice thing about using the center point rectangle is I can find center very easily. These two shapes are concentric. So this is going to be 2.1 inches. So I'm going to set 2.1 and hit enter. Okay. Then I'm going to use the center rectangle tool again, and I'm going to make I'm going to use this as construction lines to create where these holes are going to be for mounting the speaker. Actually, I'm going to teach a little bit different way to do it. According to my plans, it says that rectangle, the location of those holes are 0.67 inches in on each side. So I'm going to click here and then use my dimension tool to select this and say 0.67. And in doing that, it's going to take the size of that rectangle down to its appropriate size. Now these holes right here are going to be through holes, meaning that we're going to be putting a nut through them and bolt through them. So we're going to look at our plans. It says these are 0.18. So I'm going to, again, create 4 holes. I'm using the C command to keyboard shortcut to get to circle. And I'm just making those 4 holes. Okay. So now everything's done with this. I'm going to actually delete this rectangle here. So I'm just going to select each one and delete it. These, again, were construction lines. I don't need them in there. Then I'm going to go and I'm going to extrude this out. And this is a distance of 0.375. So now this shape will appear as 0.375. So now the next thing we need to do is we need to add mounting holes on the sides for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select a sketch plane, and then I'm just going to select one of these. We're going to be doing it on all 4. And I'm going to come in here and I'm going to say create point. And these points are going to be centered. So I'm going to hover my cursor over this till I get that triangle. That's going to indicate center. And I'm going to snap Okay. Now I need to come in and dimension these holes left to right. According to my plans, these are 0.65. So I'm just going to select that and say 0.65. I'm going to do the same thing on the right side. 0.65. Now those points are established. I'm going to actually come in here and make it a hole. I'm going to see. So what I'll need to do is select the solid tab and then come over here and say create, and you should see this hole up here. So I'm going to select those 2 points, 1, 2, and I want this to be a fixed distance. I want it to be threaded. So we're going to hit the tapped button. Okay, and I'm going to scroll down on this menu. Okay, it's asking me how deep that hole is. So according to my plans, it says it is 0.5 inches deep. So right here, 0.5, I'm going to leave it at that. Okay. The size of this hole is going to be an 832. So that should be number 8. Okay, so I selected number 8. It defaults to the 832. It's going to be a right-handed tap. So I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. So now that we've done that on one side, we're going to do it on all 4 sides. So we're going to go ahead and create a sketch. We're going to do our points again, so create point. Find that center, snap a point, snap a point, hit your dimension tool. This should be 0.65 and 0.65. Okay, I'm going to finish this sketch. And I'm going to do this on all the other sides before I go and do that whole feature, because really all I need to do is select all the points that I've created. So this is a little bit quicker. So it just takes a second to get the holes located. I am using the keyboard shortcut D for dimension. So if you don't see me going up and grabbing my dimension tool, it's because I'm hitting D on my keyboard. We have one more side to do, so I'll create a sketch. Then 2 more points. Again, I hit D to get dimension. Wait, 6.5. Okay, so now I'm going to finish sketch, and I'm going to go up to solid, say create hole. Now I'm going to select those holes. Let's see if it's going to let me do it on each side. If not, I might have to. It's odd, it's not letting me, so I'm going to have to do it one side at a time, which is not a huge deal. I'm going to go down and just make sure that my last bit of information for running an 832 hole is there, and it is. So I'm just going to quickly do all these other holes. It's just one extra step. The reason that we are making these holes tapped and not just a hole is because we're actually going to be tapping these holes when we actually make the part. So I want you to go up and hit save. I'm going to save this as speaker sidewall. I'm going to put it in my CNC class. If you don't have a folder for CNC, hit new folder, call it CNC. So I'm just going to call this Metal Screw Sidewall Schultz. Okay. Now you're ready to start the next tutorial, which is going to be on doing the CNC machining for this.